To those of you listening, beware in the dark, for things may find you, or you may find them. These creatures of black feel no pain, their hearts gone, leaving only darkness and empty shells. These creatures, do they fear the light, or feed on it? My name is Hollow TPM. I was once an explorer for the kingdom of Camelot. Now I am one of the creatures of darkness, but I am not one to be feared. This journal documents my findings. After the tragedy in the Outer Realms, I have now found myself cast out from Camelot. The wizards there do not wish me well. I do not know what truly happened on my last journey, but now I am viewed as a horror by my fellow colleagues. With no home, I find myself now in a new one, this land yet to be named, where 10 lords of King Poo's reside over this land. I do not yet know what to think. My mind is still not recovered. After resting on the streets, I find that this town has many refugees like me and Darkin. He looks worse by the day. Whatever he saw in that temple seems to be winning. The economy here seems to work differently than back home. Can I even call it that anymore? It looks like after a few days' work I'll be able to buy a property and begin to build. They seem to need help on the outskirts of town fighting off monsters. I'll look there to see if there is any pay. After a few days fighting off monsters, I've finally gotten the lot I need to buy some land. After looking around, I've decided to move where a magical gnome seems to reside. It seems that many magic users are here. I may be able to find some help searching for answers. Darkin seems to be getting stronger, but his mind still seems clouded. He talks of a strange land and words I have never heard. I must begin researching soon. But first I need a house. I finally completed work on our home. Darkin seems to enjoy it. He even helped to build it. I don't know why it is what it is, but I decided to build it a castle. The plot was roomy, and I figured a change of scene would be nice. During my time, I've met some people. A council of witches and wizards has begun to make rules in the land. They are below the lords, but over me. I feel uneasy about this. They do not like my magic I seem to have. They seem as afraid as the others did. What happened? Something strange has happened. The castle now floats above a black pit. Dark energy now accumulates on top of it. Darkin says it's fine, but I feel as though he knows something. He's begun to laugh during the nights now. Even in the day he acts strange. Sitting alone, in the dark hallways I haven't finished, I begin to worry what is happening. It's now 5 days since the void opened under our home. I begin not to like it. At night I hear whispers in my ears saying things I do not understand. It says my name over and over again, wishing me to help it. I've had to lock Darkin away. He tried to kill someone, wishing them to feel the same freedom he did. I do not know what this means. I fear I may be too late. Today someone decided to join and help me. He calls himself J-Arp and seems to know about dark arts. He moved in and began his own research. I wrote a book last night. A spell book. I do not understand where I knew the information from, but the spells work. Maybe that voice in my head helped me. I'm not really sure. Things have quieted down here in Dongdang. The Lords banned the use of magic, which means my spellbook is useless now. The Birch Council has formed a group they call the Arcane Guard to combat crime. I'm beginning to understand how this magic works now. The castle seems to pull in dark energy from around it and centralizes it into nodes. If I sit still long enough, I can tap into this and use it for the spells. I need to learn more, but I need to do it in secret. More people have joined my home. They want to learn and study, but can't do it openly. I welcomed them in and gave them the shelter they need. I understand why Lord Nisabin banned magic, but the things I hear in my dreams at night make me want to learn more. I've discovered that using the magic these voices gave me uses the essence from the castle. I have to be careful. When I'm away from home, I get very tired from using the spells. The voices tell me to let the darkness fall, but I fear the worst when that happens. It's been a long time since I locked Darkin away. He seems different than before. He won't respond to me. He just tells me to call him Zhao Hol. I don't understand why. He doesn't seem violent anymore. Now he just stands there, not moving. The Arcane Guard have asked me to come in for an interview. They seem to be worried about my actions. I have stopped doing magic, but still must use a form of it to control the essence levels in me and my home. I will be going in tomorrow for some questions. I finally escaped the Arcane Guard. They see me as a threat and want me locked away. My friends have gotten me out, but I fear things will go as they did back home. The voices say to destroy them, but I'm not a murderer. I'm a scientist. Darkin now seems to walk around and talk again. He seems back to normal. I don't understand it. Maybe he fought back with whatever happened within him.